How's it going, everybody? Got another video coming your way here. As you can see, I got the HT21 out and unhooked, and it's quite dirty, quite dusty in there. This has literally been on since I bought it. I've not turned it off once. I mean, it's gone off when the power's gone out during the storm, but other than that, it's been running 24/7, and it's done great. So I'm just going to do a little quick review or a little update on this. For the price, it's an awesome amp. As I said, I've had it on pretty much 24/7, never have any issues with it overheating, even after jamming out for a long time, heavy bass, etc. A great little amp. The one thing about these little amps, though, is kind of like with the TB21 and the MT21, when you start stepping up to more power with these, you're still left with the basic tone adjustments. So that's kind of a bad thing because you can't really dial in the sound how you want. It's basically, well, I mean, you either turn it up or you turn it down. There's no adjustment of, there's no basic equalization, as I guess I should say. There's only bass and treble, and so you can't always get a nice quality sound at a high volume like you may want. So that's something to keep in mind, basically, that you may not be able to utilize all the power from this without a good equalizer. So whether you have an external one or use your phones or whatever. But this video is about this amp, the AS21. It's the big daddy to this one. So let's get into it. Now this amp runs just a little bit more than the HT21. At the time I got this, it was about $70 shipped from China, and that took the usual couple of weeks to get here, same as the HT21 and all the other ones I've bought. I'll leave a link in the description so you guys can order you one if you want. But so far everything's the same. You get the same risers and screws and the screwdriver and knobs. So let's compare sizes here. Overall, the AS21 is just a tad larger. Just a bit bigger. Although I don't seem like it from here, but it's just a little bit wider. A little shorter, a little wider. All this nonsense. I don't use these knobs. I don't like them. As I've mentioned before, I like using these aftermarket 4mm ones. They work real great, and they're easy to swap out, and it's easier to see the indicator. You can get a 10-pack of these for, I don't know, like $8 or something like that. I'll leave a link, as I said. And I think it's just a better overall look than the chrome knobs or whatever, the plastic ones they send you. So yeah, there we go with that. Now feature wise, the AS21 is pretty similar. Now obviously the HT21 is apparently 160 watts by 2 for speakers and 220 for subwoofer. And this one is apparently 220 by 2 for speaker and 350 watt for subwoofer. So supposedly a little bit more power. I've never metered or clamped these, so I don't know how much power they actually put out. but I do know that if you use a big enough power supply, that they will put out the power that they claim. Whether or not it's clean power, I don't know. But regardless. All right. So let's compare boards here. Now, I don't know enough about this to actually give a good explanation, but I see that the AS21 has a few more transformers or whatever, or coil chokes, whatever you want to call them there. And looks like they're using the same caps here and the same heat sink, fan, and all that stuff. Let's see. The USB is on the back on this one instead of the front, like it is on here. Which I never used the USB option, so I just Bluetooth it to my phone. And other than that, this is the ZK-AS21. I got some leaking there going on, or what is that? Solder flux, maybe? Huh, that's okay. So yeah, guys, this is the AS21. Let me get it put together, and I'll be right back with y'all. All right, we are assembled. Pretty straightforward, just like the other ones. So, yeah, as I said, this one's just a hair bigger. Maybe a millimeter taller and about, I don't know, 8 or 10 millimeters wider than the HT21. I am not going to be doing a full video like I normally do of it, like playing music afterwards and stuff like that. I will eventually, but I just wanted to make an unboxing video of this and a little update on this. So, but as you can see, here it is all put together. Has the same setup as the other one, as you can see. And as I said, beside the USB being on the back. So I'll get that to focus there. So this is 12 volt to 38 volt. And I'm going to be using a 38 volt 10 amp power supply. So I'll be giving this thing all the juice it needs. So yeah, this is about 70 bucks, as I said, a little bit more than the AS21. I'm not sure how it compares to the Cine or Zinyi or whatever amp, but whatever. This uses the TPA 3551, I think it is, or 3251. I don't remember offhand, but another thing I've seen is that it says the voltage gain is 30 dB and that you can change that. Well, I looked all around on the inside the board here for a dip switch or a potentiometer, and I never found one. So I'm not sure what you can do to change the input voltage there on that. But, or the gain, I should say, the voltage gain. Not sure how you change that or what they actually mean by that, so who knows. But all right, guys, yeah, this is the AS21, the big daddy to the ZK-HT21. And yeah, so the next few videos I'm going to be uploading will probably be of this amp, you know, doing the bass demo and stuff like that. I'm just a little tired today. I've been working all day, so I'm not in the mood to make a full video like I normally do. But all right, guys, yeah, this has been the ZK-AS21. As I said, check the description. I'll leave a link to it and these knobs here, so you don't have to use these rinky-dinky chrome knobs that have no indication on them, so you can't really tell where they're at. So at least with this, you can kind of see where your volume is and all your other settings, etc. You know what I mean? So all right, that's it for now, guys. I'll catch you on the next video. Sorry for the lack of updates and everything, but just been kind of busy, as I said. Besides this amp coming in, I have another Gravity Audio subwoofer coming in, another 8. It's a bit bigger than the last one too. I think this one's going to be an EVL or a Savard. I think the High Q series, their highest end series 8. I think that's going to be a good matchup, and that sub is around $100. So be on the lookout for that video. All right, guys, this has been the Wuzhi Audio ZK-AS21, and that's it for now. See ya.